There is something I observe about Nigerian politics, and I think that is the biggest problem of the Nigerian politics. And we call it the supremacy of the party. In Nigeria, the political parties are not supreme. An individual can rise up, work against the party, sabotage the party. Okay, look at PDP for instance. Well, you may say that there was a time that Wike was the one who revived the party, this and that, that and this. But the problem with PDP today is Nyesom Wike. He is the problem of the party. He is the reason why PDP is dying. And why is this so? Okay, you cannot belong to a political party and you are actively involved in the opposition party. They don't it. I have never seen this kind of arrangement in my life. That somebody is an active, a card carrying member of a political party and is actively campaigning and speaking in favor of the other party. I have never seen that. Wike is the problem of PDP today. And the only way they can sanitize PDP today is to remove anything that represents Wike in that party, remove him from that political party. That is number one. Just I think 2 days ago they did election and they elected the officers into the party. It's a good thing, but they must work towards the unity of the party. Those who are aggrieved, they have to pacify them, bring them together. That is the only way that PDP can stand as a formidable opposition party. You see, when PDP was in power during a Goodluck Jonathan, the APC stood as a formidable opposition party, resisted some of their policies, worked against them until they root them out of power. But you see, what Tinubu is doing today is it is one of the worst things that is happening to the country, and it's a bad legacy and precedence. You know, if a country cannot move forward if the opposition parties are trampled, killed, destroyed, and just moving towards a one-party state, there will be no political objectivity. So, one thing is this: the autonomy of the political party is important. And again, the legal system in Nigeria is also killing political parties. Because if you go to court today, 90% of the cases in courts in Nigeria today, they are political cases. Cases, relating to party suing the leader suing this, everything ends in the court. There should be limit to court interference. There should be limit to the interference of the court in political situation. And until we come to that point, maybe we can have a political court, a constitutional court, where matter that relate to politics, election, you just go straight to that court and handle it once and for all. Then you leave and everybody move on. Until we get to that point, then all this quagmire we find ourselves in, we keep on dragging ourselves in the quagmire and in the doldrums. Now, you see, we have a situation in Nigeria where individuals are above the party. Individuals dictate what happened to the party. And so long as the party is not supreme, the party is under, and individuals are above, they can twist, frustrate even the constitution of the party. And in any democracy, the constitution of the party must be as strong as the constitution of the state. The constitution of the party, in fact, in some situations, the constitution of the party is harder to change than the constitution of the country. That is the way out. The constitution of the party is harder to alter than the constitution of the nation, because it is the constitution of the party that gives the party, the politicians, direction. But we find ourselves in a situation whereby most of the parties in Nigeria, there is no ideology, no foresight, no vision, nothing to run with. That is why you see somebody who can leave APC, enter PDP, from a PDP to ADC, from ADC to Labour Party, from Labour Party to they just keep on moving, and there is no ideology, there is no binding principle. There is no principle that guide their behavior, guide their policies, guide their actions. And that is why somebody can leave PDP, go to APC, and he will flourish and thrive, because there is no law, there is no policy, there is no ideology, there is no legality, nothing. Everything goes for everything. And so we must come to the point where the political parties are strong. You cannot just sue the party and sue this, sue that, everything ends in court. No, the law of the party should be supreme. When the party puts a law, everybody must abide by that law. And until we get to that point in the political history and journey of Nigeria, we will still be rigmaroling round the circle that we are seeing today.